I'd like to welcome back to Art in the Air Spotlight from the LaPorte County Symphony Orchestra, Emily Yiannias, the executive director, and she's going to bring us up to date on what's going on there. We had her on last to talk about the holiday concert, and we're going to investigate that too, but talk about the next concert, which is really interesting, and go into that and maybe a few other things going on. Emily, welcome back to Art in the Air Spotlight.
Thanks so much for having me.
Yeah, it's always great seeing you.
Tell us about the holiday concert. I was fortunate enough that you had tickets for me there, and I went and enjoyed it so much, but just kind of give us a repeat on what's going on.
Yeah. Oh gosh, it was just such a great program, such a varied musical style, something for everyone. I think one of the favorites was Tim King soloing on the typewriter, a piece that features a solo typewriter, if you can believe it, and people really really enjoyed that one. The comedy was just fabulous, and then we also had a bassoon trio, Bassoon It Will Be Christmas, which mixed traditional bassoon excerpts from classical pieces in with familiar holiday tunes. And so I think people really enjoyed that too. But what I got the most feedback on was the Duke Ellington Nutcracker. Everybody just really loved the jazz Nutcracker. And I think that one won out as the favorite of the evening. But it was just a wonderful evening of holiday merriment and putting everybody in the Christmas spirit.
How many people did you have in attendance? It looked like there weren't too many empty seats.
Yeah. We had close to 1,000. Yeah.
Okay.
So it was a really good turnout this year. Balcony was almost full. I should add that we also had the LaPorte High School and Michigan City High School choirs join the symphony for a couple of pieces, which was really fun and such a treat. Those two groups hadn't worked together in a long time, and we were happy to bring them together again on the stage.
Excellent. Well, tell us about our upcoming concert. It's something a little bit different and at a venue that's not your standard venue, the Civic Auditorium. So give us a little details about the upcoming
Sure, yeah. So we are going to return to LaPorte High School. We were last at LaPorte High School in February of 2023 for a side-by-side concert. This one is going to be a little different. It's going to be a family-friendly concert centered around animals. So it's entitled Animal Kingdom, and we're really wanting to cultivate a family-friendly atmosphere. So no kind of stiff, be silent, sit in your seats, quiet kind of expectations, but rather you can get up and down and move around a little bit, and it's fun for the whole family. So they'll be playing Carnival of the Animals, Peter and the Wolf, and the U.S. premiere of an Australian piece that Carolyn Watson has brought to us called Dangerous Creatures by an Australian composer by the name of Matthew Hinson. And so we're really excited to bring that to the States. It was premiered in London in 2009, and it's all about the dangerous creatures of Australia. And so I'm really excited for audiences to get to hear that one.
It's such a thrilling program. And I love that it's family focused because using our imaginations in combination with that orchestral interpretation is such a moving experience. And you know that it's just going to be amazing for these children
I think so too.
To experience.
Yeah,
so congratulations on focusing on that.
Thank you. Yeah.
And there's a petting zoo and an instrument petting zoo.
That's right. Yes. So we're also excited to partner with Michiana Humane Society, Humane Indiana, and Quinlan and Fabish. They're going to do Quinlan and Fabish will do the instruments, and Humane Indiana and Michiana Humane Society will bring some animals. So I just heard yesterday that Humane Indiana is bringing an owl, a raccoon, and a possum. So we'll get to see some
and cuddle a cello and cuddle a possum.
Yes, yeah. So that's going to be a real treat, I think, for everyone there to get to actually have some real animals to interact with, in addition to hearing the instruments kind of depict the sounds of the animals too.
That sure is. Now, your next concert, and of course we'll have another full feature on that, I think is what the Sounds of Spring on March 9th. Maybe just touch on that briefly.
Sure, yeah. The highlight of that program is a piece by the Danish composer Kjell Royker, I think I'm saying that correctly. And Jared Collar, our percussionist and education and community outreach manager, is going to be premiering this piece, which is a xylophone concerto. And it's a very virtuosic xylophone concerto. Jared has been practicing and practicing. He says that it's one of the most difficult concertos that he's ever learned. And so I think that's going to be a real treat for audiences. Then we'll also pay homage to spring with with the Spring Symphony, Schumann's First Symphony, and a Lili Boulanger of A Spring Morning, and Mendelssohn Overture to the Hebrides. So it's going to be a really
Beautiful.
nice classical concert with that exciting gem of a premiere in there as well.
Any other activities outside of concerts going on coming up soon?
Let me think. I know we have a Friends of the Symphony luncheon coming up in March. I do not have the exact date off the top of my head, but information on that can be found on our website, lcso.net.
Well, in our last minute here, tell us, maybe remind everyone how they can find tickets, where you're at, times, dates, and also
Yeah,
your website.
absolutely. Animal Kingdom concert is Saturday, February 8th, 4 p.m. Doors open at 3 p.m. Central Time at LaPorte High School Performing Arts Center. And tickets can be found online. They're $25 for adults, $22 for seniors 60 and over, and for children, free, and students with ID, free. So really affordable for the whole family. Bring the kids, bring the whole family, and just have a really nice Saturday of animal exploration, classical music, and lots of fun.
Well, I appreciate you coming on Art of the Air Spotlight. Yiannias, The Animal Kingdom, February 8th, 4 p.m., LaPorte High School Performing Arts Center. Thank you so much for coming on the show and sharing that.
Thanks, Larry. Thanks, Esther. Great to see you
Thank
guys.
It's so exciting.
Art on the Air Spotlight and the complete one-hour program on Lakeshore Public Media is brought to you by McCauley Real Estate in Valparaiso, Olga Patrician, Senior Broker.